From a shoemaker for women who had a weird dream to own a Formula One team, to eventually Formula One, sort of, by pulling off one of the greatest scams this sport has ever witnessed. The owner of Andrea Moda even got arrested in the paddock and had his team banned for life by the FIA. This video you're about to watch is a story about fuel, fire, and lies. Andrea Sassetti, an Italian shoe designer for women with a pipe dream to spread his brand in F1. We all know owning Formula One team isn't an easy something, but don't forget to tell this dude this is not the mafia. Well, he did eventually find some money to own a team in F1 by buying the Coloni F1 team that were fresh out of F1, having spent the last 4 years struggling to keep up with the big boys in F1. Packing up just 14 stars out of 84 attempts, these dudes still decided to resurrect their ghost and force them to compete for one more season of pure pain. Just look at this. I say resurrect because the majority of the newly formed Andrea Moda Formula One team were actually ex-Coloni employees. In fact, the team wasn't complete. He had to go source for a truck driver and a mechanic from his shoe companies. The painful story doesn't end there. The team's car for the 1992 season turned out to be a car designed for BMW in 1990. The chassis were fitted with some Jots V10 engines, and yes, for some reason, I was actually taking a by the business, but just look at that name. Come on. The cars weren't ready by the start of the 1992 season. In fact, at the season opener in South Africa, yes, my people, South Africa's Kalahari circuit used to be on the F1 calendar back in the days. The team arrived at Kalahari with a modified Coloni C4B chassis. Some pits because Andrea Sassetti had refused to pay the 100k entry fee the FIA demanded of every new Formula One team. He claimed the team wasn't new, he simply bought Coloni and changed the name. The FIA didn't give a flying fuck. The two drivers, Enrico Battadia and Alex Shafi, the team came with that. They even went on record to criticize the team's preparedness, and guess what? They both got dropped, and the team got two new guys to place them for Brazil, Perry McCarthy and Roberto Moreno. McCarthy was denied the super license and Moreno failed to pre-qualify. Yes, back then there was pre-qualifying before the actual qualifying. In Spain, McCarthy had gotten a super license, but his car only made a short trip in the pit lane before expiring, and Moreno also failed to pre-qualify. Sassetti managed to get $1 million in sponsorship funds and wanted to replace McCarthy with his former driver, Battadia, but the FIA refused that move since he had done that earlier already. It was at that point Sassetti and McCarthy's relationship actually turned sour. Andrea Moda, as a team led by Sassetti, literally put the Brits on exile mode, throwing basically all resources toward Moreno, even going as far as making a rule to release McCarthy for pre-qualifying with only 40 seconds left on the clock, making it nearly impossible for the Brit to get a lap. And guess what? At the British Grand Prix, the team actually sent him out on wet weather tires on a dry, sunny afternoon, and that also his own race. Finally, at the Belgian Grand Prix of 1992, three things will eventually happen to the team Andrea Moda. 1. Both teams will qualify for the main qualifiers. 2. They were found out to be the two slowest cars on track. 3. Andrea Sassetti got arrested for forging auto parts invoices. He has to make the money somehow, I guess. Andrea Moda will eventually get expelled from F1 for the remainder of the 1992 season. So there we have it, guys. A man driven by greed decided to bite off more than he could chew, walked around in F1 and got found out. So what do you guys think about a shoemaker running an F1 team, or basically a non-motorsport personnel running an F1 team? Let's discuss down in the comment section. Thank you.